Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at a couple of bits of news that, well, kind of just flew under the radar for me. You know, I've been focused on the live letter news and the Omega Ultimate and some of the other stuff that you've seen me posting on the channel. But today, let's take a step back and just look at what we've got on the Lodestone and some of the new gear that we're going to be getting in the upcoming events and patch. So, first, we have this. Y'all probably saw this, the Heavenstern seasonal event, our New Year event, basically. It's going to be kicking off literally 1 minute after the Christmas event is done. So, fortunately for you, that means if you resubscribe before the Christmas event is done, you can get that, this, and still play the patch. And yeah, all that in a month. And that's pretty good optimization of your sub time if you like to unsub and resub to the game. So, Heavenstern, lots and lots of sacred lots. Like I said, Saturday, December 31st at 7 a.m. to Monday, January 16th at 6:59 a.m. Our first 2023, one of our first 2023s that we get to see. Can't wait to mistype that as 2022 for 30 days straight. You can start this quest in the Olympus Elements Upper Decks with the Box of Fortune quest at level 15. If you're newer to the game, you don't have to worry about all this fancy stuff. You just go there and you'll be A-okay. Now, interesting thing about this Heavenstern event, while Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn will officially be turning 10 years old in 2023, Heavenstern was around in 1.0, and as such, they've really gone through all of the animals that have been available for the Lunar New Year. As such, we now get an armor set, in my opinion, kind of an upgrade to our reward system for Heavenstern. Curious to see what the future years will bring, but we have the Heavenstern like Domaru and Kote and Haidate and Tsuneate. So something a little bit more stylish, Far Eastern. I can't recall the last time we got something Far Eastern that wasn't Mog Station. But then again, I don't pay too much attention to Glam, but it is a nice looking set. Not to mention you have this nice little Heavenstern crane banner for the Year of the Crane. And maybe we'll just be getting armor sets and banners, primarily banners for the rest of the Heavenstern events for the next, 11 years after this. But that's it for the Heavenstern event. Make sure to grab those items before they're gone on January 16th. However, interesting thing to note, and I wanted to include these both in the same video because of the aesthetic that they bring, it's not the only piece of Far Eastern style gear that we're going to be getting. Over on the Japanese Lodestone in the developers blog, maybe this has been posted to the NA1 by the time I make this video, but they actually showcased another piece of armor, the one you can see right here. Now, we're only seeing the male equivalent. It does make mention that the interviewer said, I'm curious what it'll look like when a female character wears it. But this is actually going to be available from the Tataru quests. The Tataru's Grand Endeavor questline, the 6.3 entry, will reward that. So you do have another piece of Glam to look forward to, and if you've been a little disappointed with Tataru's reward so far, I think this will be something a lot more people appreciate. Now, if you're willing to translate it to English or wait until it's officially translated to English, this entire article was actually from one of the item designers. In fact, the person's name, Yosuke Hayashi, works on equipment, mounts, minions, emotes, hairstyles, and more. They're all items and rewards in Final Fantasy XIV, and he talks about the creative process and the different items as a lead item designer. They actually have an entire series here that is posted, as you can see, the backstage survey team back number, all of the different parts they have here. So be sure to give those a look as well. But he does confirm that this will be in patch 6.3. So with that, let me know what you think about these new armor sets. Are we looking forward to the future Heavensterns now that it's not just the pretty cool looking hat, but instead armor sets to go with said hats? And are you excited for the patch 6.3 Tataru reward that we have on your screen right here? Let me know in the comment section of the video below. And with that, a nice easy news video for all of you. Be on the lookout for more retrospective style videos, whether they be story or job related. Not to mention I have a couple of other things coming up for 2023 that I've got planned. So stay tuned. I've got some fun stuff. And again, if you haven't watched my other videos, maybe of the armored core variety, keep an eye out. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care.